because I can't remember. I thought I posted yesterday's, but I don't think I did. I can't remember. There was, I might have. Did I? I can't remember. I forget sometimes. I know y'all don't forget. Miss Riddle, do you ever forget?
She's not in here right now.
Oh, I thought she was.
Yeah, she's here, but she's in the
okay.
bathroom or get water or something.
P1 plus R over N raised to the NT power. A is equal to 7,000. 1 plus R is 0.02 divided by 12 raised to the 12 times 11 power. And I'm going to take my handy dandy calculator, and that should be all that you have to write down right there except for the answer. You should be able to use your calculator and not have to do anything else. So I'm going to take my handy dandy calculator, which I always forget to pull up, which most math classes on most colleges, when you pull it automatically should come up, but no, not here. Because nobody ever uses it. Anyway, shut up. Posters. Now I can't get my... I'll be all right. Eventually. Okay, so take my handy dandy calculator, and I'm going to do 0.02 divided by 12 equals plus 1 equals, and I don't know what 12 times 11 is. I do know what it is, but if I don't know what it is, I'm going to raise it, and I'm going to do parentheses 12 times 11, close parentheses. Okay, that's something you can do, you know, when you have big numbers and you don't want to take the time and do it separately on your calculator. Just remember to add the parentheses. Enter times 7,000. All right, 8720, 94. 8720, 94. And you feel good about yourself. Can I check? Yeah, there you go. Since we're not going to do the whole test, I'm just going to check the ones that we do. All right, next question. All right, we did one like this the other day, but we'll do this one again. Because I don't want y'all, you know, saying that I didn't go over it. All right. Compute the gross income, adjusted gross income, and taxable income in the following situation. Use the exemptions, blah, 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 blah. Sarah is married, but she and her husband filed separately. Her salary was $46,300, and she earned $480 in interest. So the first thing you're going to do is add the what? The income. So what's the added income? 46,300 plus what?
480.
480. Because anything that's put into your bank account, a credit, an interest payment, if you bring in rent money, if you rent houses and you bring in rent, anything like that is considered income. If it goes into your bank account, it is considered income. All right, so write that down. Her gross income is $46,780. Her adjusted gross income. Okay, well, I guess the only thing we're going to do there is subtract anything. She had 630 in itemized deductions. Well, are you going to take the 630 or are you going to take the 6,350?
6,000.
Good. So we're going to take, let's go ahead and subtract, parentheses, 6,350 plus what?
40.
Well, 50, but we're going to multiply that times 3. So because she says what? Herself and 2 children. So we're going to multiply that. So I'm going to add another set of parentheses. And I'm going to say 3 times 40, 50. And I'm going to close parentheses, and I'm going to close parentheses. Now again, I'm doing this because I'm trying to show you how to use your calculator without having to write all over the place. Now you don't have to do this, but check your answer and you should get the same thing I get. I got 28,280. Somebody check, see what y'all get.
I got that too.
Good. Okay, that's her taxable income. All right. Now her adjusted gross income is going to be the same thing because of 46,780 because she don't have anything to take away unless they're asking you for. Sometimes the adjustable gross income and the taxable income is the same thing. So I'm going to go on down. They're asking the same thing. Okay. She should take the standard deduction because it would be more money. It would deduct more money from her taxable income. D. Her taxable income is 28,280. And I need to fill, I think this one should be, it should be 46,780.
Yeah, on the homework, it had the same answer for those two.
Yeah, that's, to me, I don't like that because either they need to put some more in the question like retirement and stuff like that, or they need to just drop that question out because it's confusing to some people. Check, and we feel good about ourselves. With the glare in the windows, Miss Riddle, you look like you're bald-headed.
Oh.
At the right angle, because all I see against those windows with you three on that side, all I see is silhouettes. I can't hardly see your faces. So
Do I need to like turn to the side so you can see my bun too?
yeah, I see it. I know you didn't shake your head. Mr. B was wondering about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Next
what it
question. Next question. Next question. All right. This is a good one. This is the kind of questions I like to give y'all. All right? Because this is real world question right here. Suppose on January 1st, you have a balance of $5,300 on a credit card with an APR of 16%. Is that low or high for a credit card?
High?
Low. Those credit cards start at 21% as soon as you buy something. Credit cards are a scam. Okay? I'm not talking about all credit cards. You get a card through your bank, that's good. Okay? But that's the only one you need. You don't need these that come in the mail, throw them in the trash can. All right. Which you want to pay off in how many years? 4 years. Assume that you make no additional charges. So this is going to be the amortization. So what I'm going to do is, crap, I need to pull in the amortization because I ain't got it with me. So y'all go ahead and start on it. Go ahead and write down the information. Y'all start on it. And while y'all working on it, I'm going to pull up the formula. You should have it in your 4D for depression. Remember? I told you the depression section. It's the only formula in 4D. The amortization. I got to mix my alcoholic beverage here so y'all can tell my boss that I'm drinking on the job. Told you I was running late this morning. You know what's sad?
What?
I get up at 5 o'clock,
Mm.
and I'm still late. Like I said, subconsciously, I do not like to teach on Friday. And I think that has a lot to do with me being late. Okay, so let me go in here and pull up my handy dandy formula. I probably could write it down from memory, but I don't want to mess it up, so I'm just going to go in here. Let's see, where's the best place to find it? I guess chapter contents be the best place. 4D, e-text, and
Still.
well, eventually, by 3 o'clock today, I should have it. Let's see. Amortization, there we go. So, snippet, moist. I'm going to blow it up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think I have that one.
Yeah. Of course, half of it's not written right because you don't write Y. That's silly, but this book is not the greatest book, so we just have to get used to it. Now let me go find my test now.
I get confused because I don't have extra letters.
Don't tell me I did away with my test. What are y'all laughing about?
We were trying to figure out where we want to go, like, get coffee or eat at after this.
Oh, thank y'all. Appreciate it. Glad y'all are really interested in my class. Makes me feel real good. And of course, it's not going to give us the same one, so I'm just going to use y'all's, and we're just going to keep on going. So let me just move this over, and we'll just keep on going. I apologize. Next time, I'll just ask y'all for the formula.
What's that? I was like, wait a minute.
What? You don't have it, huh? Okay, y'all just gonna laugh and not share. Isn't that frustrating, Mr. B?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is. It's frustrating to have people laugh in your class and not share it with you. That's okay. That's okay.
It's
Can
girl
we just
talk.
have this class for a whole hour and 30 minutes so I don't have to go back to work?
No, we gonna be in here for 50 minutes. Tri-County Tech. Innovative
Hard
teaching.
today.
Only the best.
I
What?
don't want to go back to work.
Well, you know, there's two alternatives. There's two choices. One
I ain't
is you go
quitting.
back to work. The
Yeah.
other is you can what?
Quit.
There you go. It's always easiest to quit. Don't even do what I gotta tell my students. Live in a van down by the river. Okay, we're gonna do it on the whiteboard because it's just gonna cause too much trouble and I can't pull it in. So tell me what everything is, and then we're gonna calculate it. So
For the new question or the old question? Because only one thing
the
changed.
one before I messed up everything. Payment is equal. What is my principal? Was it $4,000?
$5,300.
How much was on the credit card?
5,300.
5,300. R is 0.16 divided by 12. What is 16%?
Yes.
Over 1 minus 1 plus R over N raised to the negative N is 12 times, what, 4 years? T
Yeah.
is 4. There it is. So now we're going to do the numerator and denominator, and we're going to stow them. I got to pull up the calculator again. So frustrating sometimes. It's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
See, that's what you can tell your boss at work. It's a conspiracy.
I need the money, man.
Tell them that you got beat up by Russians. Or Nigerian. No, you can't do Nigerians either. You got beat up by the Chinese. How about that?
Sounds
Equals times 5,300. And that's 70, so we're going to stow that in alpha numerator. And numerator is above the log, or N is above the log. Okay, now let's do the bottom. 0.16 divided by 12 equals plus 1 equals, and we're going to raise that, x to the y, raise that to the negative 48th power. Everybody with me?
Mm-hmm.
Negative, down at the bottom, 48th power. And hit enter. And then 1 minus inverse answer. What'd y'all get?
The same thing.
Good job. So we're going to stow that in the denominator. Ooh, that's strong. All right, so alpha, let's clear it. Alpha numerator divided by alpha denominator. And our monthly payment is $150.20. Now let's figure out how much we're really paying for that credit card. That's the depressing part. So take that $150 payment and multiply it by how many payments?
48.
48. So for $5,300, you're paying the credit card company $7,200.77, which means that you're paying them almost $2,000. Don't that encourage you to go out and get some more credit cards?
Mm-mm.
To me, there's 2 or 3 scams in life. One is credit cards, and 2 are some colleges that offer underwater firefighting degrees. Those are scams. What's an underwater firefighting degree? Gender studies, global studies, anything that's got studies behind it. No. Mr. B, you need to get you a degree in global female studies.
Yeah.
Global female gender studies. There we go. Who's got a question on this one? Everybody feel good about themselves?
Yeah.
All right, next question. Since we're doing like 15 different questions, Another good one. Consider a student loan of $10,000, 8% for 4 years. Do this one. And I'm not touching anything because I'm not going to mess it up.
Yeah.
10,000, R is equal to 0.08, T is equal to 4, and N is equal to 12. I wonder if I can bring in a picture. Yeah, right there. No, capture. Can't bring in a picture in this transparency. I thought I could. It's a conspiracy. So, what is the numerator? The numerator is R over N times what? 10,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, 0.08 divided by 12 times 10,000. Did everybody get that for the numerator?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So Stowe, alpha, N. Okay, now we're going to take R over N. So that's going to be 0.08 divided by 12. We're going to add that to what?
1.
1. Then what?
Raise it to
4 times
The
12
negative.
is 48. Negative 48.
Yeah.
Raise that to the negative 48th power. And subtract that from what?
1.
And that is, oh crap. Oh, hold on. Go to inverse answer. See if I can save it. Did y'all get 0.2730 blah blah blah?
4.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, Stowe, alpha, denominator. So, alpha, clear, alpha, numerator, divided by alpha, denominator. Our monthly payment on this student loan is $244.13. Multiply that by 48. Now there is one true statement about this sentence. Can anybody tell me which one it is? Consider a student loan $10,000 at a fixed APR of 8% for 4 years. Can anybody tell me out of all that I just read off, what's the most truthful statement? What's the most truthful part of that statement? The 8%. Usually, student loans run about 8%. So, just thought I'd let you know that. Monthly payment is, that's not right. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what we paid for the $10,000. So, what did you pay the Student Loan Corporation for the $10,000? Well, to take $10,000 off. You paid them almost $1,800 to borrow $10,000, which is not bad. Usually anything below 8% is fair. Anything below 5% is great. Anything above 8% you might want to question. Capiche?
Yes.
So you take that and divide by the 10,000, and that's your percentage. Okay? Take 1718 and divide that by 10,000. Around 17%. So that's what you do on the last part. And of course that's in your homework, so you should be able to do that. Oh, okay, they're doing, okay. Principal, you're going to take the 10,000 and divide, I'm sorry, I messed you up. The 10,000 divided by the 11,718.21, and then the 1718 divided by the 11,718. Remember, the 11,718, that's your biggest number. That's going to go on the bottom of this one and the bottom of this one. So, my bad. Next. This one is one like we did before. I'm going to go on to another one just in case. Okay, we did one like this Wednesday, and we did one today. So that's two. Y'all should be able to do that one. Okay, we did one like that one. I'm just trying to find another one that we haven't done. Use appropriate compound interest. Okay, compound, we've done one like that. I'm looking for continuous. Okay, let's see what this one is. Okay, look at this one, write this one down. Consider the following couple who are engaged to be married. Assume that each person takes one exemption and the standard deduction. So you need to add these two together, whichever one they decide. Gabriella and Steve have adjusted income of $96,400 and $82,200 respectively. Calculate their income tax if they delay their marriage until next year so they can file their returns as what?
Individuals.
Individuals. So that means crank it through as single first. All right? Now I'm assuming you add those two together because you're going to be comparing it to joint. So let's go ahead and do that. Take 96,400, and what is the standard deduction? Somebody add that together. The 6350 and the 4050. What is that? 10,450 or 400? 10,400? Somebody check me.
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so take 96,400 and subtract 10,004, and take 82,200 and subtract 10,004. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Because they don't give you anything like credits or, interest or anything. They're not giving you that. They're just telling you that they're going to take off this right here off of both of them. Because we're doing them as single. So that means 96,400 and 82,200 minus 10,400. And that's going to give us 86,000, right? 86,000. And what here? Let's see, that'd be 800. And 81 minus 10 is 71. Somebody check my math. So, both of them basically fall into what bracket? The 25% bracket, Hubert. That's right. So go ahead and figure the 25% bracket for both of these.
This might be a dumb question.
That might be. What?
I mean, it probably is. How do you decide what bracket they're in? Is it just what they're both, like what number they're both under?
Okay, what is this one? 86,000, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Where is 86,000?
Okay, we're just looking at the single right now?
Yeah, because that's what they're asking. We're doing them single right now.
Okay. So, okay, I see now. So it's under 91,000, but it's above 15.
There you go.
Just look for-
up to 91,000. So both of them fall in the 25% bracket. So you're going to do the
Okay.
calculation for both of them, the same procedure, just different numbers. Okay? I'll try to do the first one. Of course, the first one is 10% at what? 93.25, which is equal to 932 point what? 5. You're going to do that on anybody's, okay? If they're single, the first one is going to be 932.5. All right? Now 15% is going to be at 37,950 minus 9,325. And then the last one is going to be 25% times your total, which is 86,000, minus 37,950. Now y'all gonna have to calculate that because I only got one calculated, and that's the 10%. So, and that's for, what's her name? Gabriella. So somebody do the 37,950 minus 93.75. I'm sorry, 93.25. 93.25 and multiply that by 0.15 and tell me what you get.
2351.25.
2351 point what?
25.
And you multiplied it by the 0.15, right? I mean, you multiplied, that's what you got?
Yeah.
All right, the next one, 86,000 minus 37,950 times 0.25. What do you get?
I got a negative
No,
887.5.
you're not going to get a negative. 86,000 minus 37,950.
Oh, my bad. I forgot a zero on the 86,000.
That's all right.
For the 15% one, I got a different number.
Okay, what's your number?
4,293
Even?
and 75 cents.
Okay, somebody, I need a third person to verify one of those two.
So to get that, you take the 37,950 and subtract the 93.25, and then
No,
multiply
not
it by
93.20. Well, $9,325, yes. And multiply it by 0.15.
I got something different than both of those this time. I did it.
Okay, I'm not fussing, but it's not that difficult, okay? Yeah, I am fussing. Y'all are all losers. All right, so 37. What?
429.
Elicity got the 4293.
Oh, well, forget it now. I'm doing it. Minus 9325 equals times 0.15. 4293.75.
See, I got some different one. I fucking did that time.
Do them separately.
Oh, okay.
It could be
Some of
the-
y'all need to go into another profession that doesn't do calculations, okay? I'm kidding. It's a joke. 4293.75. 4293.75. I'm gonna do the last one. I don't trust y'all anymore. Mr. B, y'all done scared him off. He done left.
A bunch of women are intimidating.
I tell you what, I'd stay around if I was him. They know I don't run away from women. 86,000 minus 37,950 times 0.25. I got 12,012.5.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
12,012.5.
I'm just gonna stop giving my answers because my answers are usually wrong.
I'm just picking on you. Add those all together, and if you can't add those three numbers together, then you are a total failure.
All right, this is your chance to shine.
This is your chance to shine, exactly.
I'm redeeming myself. I'm going to.
Exactly. If you get it wrong, then you are forever condemned.
Nobody give him this answer. Oh gosh.
Okay, I'm waiting.
It's only around 17,000, okay?
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
I got 17,238 and 75 cents.
Please, somebody confirm that and make sure she got it right.
Yes.
Okay, now, so what's her name? Gabriella owes Uncle Sam $17,238 and 75 cents. Now do, what's his name? Steve. So the first one stays the same, right? The second one is going to be 37,950 minus blah, blah, blah. And the third one, instead of 86,000, it's going to be what?
What? 96,000.
No, what's his number?
I don't know.
71,800.
Oh. Okay.
So the first two numbers pretty much are going to be the same. These two numbers are going to be the same. The last one is going to change. So somebody give me the 71,800 minus 37,950 times 0.25. And I'm going to erase this one.
I got 8462.5.
8462.5. Add those three together. $84.62.5. I wrote it in blue, so you'll know that that's the second one. And tell me what you get.
Can you move thank you. Couldn't see the other numbers.
932.5, 4793.75, or is that a 2? 42 or 47? Somebody look.
Got 14,188.75.
14,188.75. Is this a 2 or a 7 right here? It looks like a 2.
It's a 2.
Oh crap! I put 7. Dadgum.
I did too.
Well, somebody check, because when I erased that third number, I erased part of the number off. Is that a 4293 or 4793?
Yeah, it is a 2.
Okay, somebody redo the calculation then.
It changes it to 13,688.75.
13,6. Give it to me again. I'm sorry.
13,688.75.
So what's his name? Made 13,688.75. Now add those two together. Somebody give me that number.
30,927.5.
Okay, that is what they both owe separately to Uncle Sam. Now, and we got to hurry because some of y'all are going to explode. Okay, now calculate if they did a joint return. So add these two numbers up. Add those two numbers up because they're going to file jointly. Okay,
Wait.
no. Okay, add the 96.4 and the 82.2. Add those together and subtract that right there. Add the 96.4 and the 82.2. So I'm going to do this in green because we're going to do it separately. We're going to do a different problem here. Okay, so I'm going to take 96.4 and 82.2 and add those together. And that's going to give me 178,600, right?
Yes.
Now, subtract 178,600 and subtract, what's this going to be? 16,750? Somebody add those two together. 16,750?
Yes.
And that's going to, somebody give me that number. I'm not going to do the math. Just give it to me.
Don't you do the 40/50 twice? Isn't it still per person?
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. So what's 40/50 times, that'll be what? $8,100? So that's going to be 20,800. Somebody check that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you. 20,800. 20,800.
Should be my teacher.
Now subtract that.
I suck at it.
Put right here, put times 2. And that's something I always forget, because I'm going to tell you right now, on a scale from 1 to 10, me being an income tax person, I'm a -5. Okay? This is not my strongest area. I can at least add and subtract. But this right here is what I always forget. I always forget to multiply by the number of people. I forget to do that. So somebody, what do you get with these two? 178,600 and 2080. What do you get?
157,800.
157,800. All right. Highlight that, because you're going to run that through. And where's it going to put you?
The 28%.
There you go. Now run it through. We need to hurry, because we only got like 6 minutes, and Mr. B will start going into convulsions in 6 minutes. So we got to hurry up. He's already left us. He got discouraged because Miss Riddle kept giving me wrong answers, and he got discouraged.
I'm sorry, Hubert. I'm a loser.
I know. I tell my daughter and my son the same thing. They just don't believe me.
You don't have to tell me. I already know.
I got a question for you. Off the cuff question for you, Miss Riddle. You have a skincare place, right?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of It Works?
Yes.
Okay. I just wondered. That's a question I was wondering.
My mom used to do, me and my mom used to do the little patches from It Works. I think they have like little vitamin patches or something that we used to do.
The wraps?
Yeah, those.
Yeah. I've been a distributor for like 5 years, and that's why I was asking.
I don't like the taste of it.
You don't like the taste of what?
The powder stuff.
Oh, when's the last time you tried it?
It's been a while. I tried 2 different
now
flavors.
they got all
were
kinds.
both
They got chocolate now. I mean, they got chocolate and berry and all kinds now. Anyway.
I did try. It was like mixed berry or something.
Yeah, it's berry, but now they got chocolate. Put it in your coffee. I'll shut up. Anyway, the reason I was asking that is because you're in skincare, and I just wondered if people has ever heard of it in skincare. That's why I was asking. Okay, so take your handy dandy bracket, and I'm going to do this in green because we're doing it separately. So we're going to go to here. So 18,650, 10% at 18,650, and then 15% at parentheses. We're going to take the 75,900, and subtract. Remember, this previous number always goes down here to the second, to the bottom right. 18,650, and then 25% at this right here, 153,100. 153,100 minus, and this comes down here, 75,900, and then 28% at, and what's our total? 157,800. 800, and this comes down here, 153, 100. Okay, somebody crank that out. I'll do the first one for you. This will be 1865. Okay, can I trust y'all to do the other three for me? 75, 900 minus 18,650 times 0.15.
I got 8587.5.
85, 87.5. Okay, somebody do the next one. 153, 100 minus 75, 900 times 0.25.
I got 19,300.
Even?
Yes.
Okay, and somebody take 157, 800 minus 153, 100 times 0.28. It's going to be a little bit.
1316 even.
Add all those up.
31,068.5.
31,068. No, 31,000.
068.
31,068.
Yeah.
31,068.5.
0.5.
So they both owe 31,000, and when they did single, 31,068.5. That's married. Joint, married. This is single. Oh boy. So the answer is single. Because if they got married, they would have a penalty of what? Somebody subtract those two. Be what, $100 or something like that? What is it? Somebody subtract those two numbers. 3168.5 minus 3925.5.
Whatever 68 plus 75 is.
I'm sorry, what?
Hang on. I already put my calculator up. Hold on. 78 plus 68.
It'd be like 130.
143.
So there's a penalty of $143 if they what? If they get married or stay single, whichever. I don't know. Let's see. They're paying more if they're doing joint.
just
So-
break up, single.
What?
Yeah.
I said, just break up, be single. Why not live?
That's it. I'm going to tell you, single is a good thing. Stay that way. Stay single, Mr. B.
Dang
Stay
right.
single till you're at least 40.
Oh, they'll eat your damn wallet apart.
Yeah. What?
I said they'll eat your damn wallet apart. Trust me.
Y'all have a good weekend.
You too.
Bye, Hubert.